Imagine a world where death is no longer the end, where the frozen bodies of the deceased lie in waiting, preserved for a future where science can resurrect them. Is this the key to immortality, or just a desperate dream? Today, we uncover the chilling truth behind cryonics, the science of freezing the dead in hopes of bringing them back to life. Cryonics is the controversial science of preserving a dead human body by freezing it at extremely low temperatures, hoping that future medical advancements will bring it back to life. Sounds like science fiction, right? But major cryonics organizations like Alcor and the Cryonics Institute have already frozen hundreds of people. But how does this work? When a person is declared legally dead, their body is quickly cooled using ice water. Then, their blood is replaced with a cryoprotectant, basically an antifreeze solution, to prevent deadly ice crystals from forming inside their cells. Finally, the body is slowly cooled down to minus 196 degrees Celsius, minus 320 degrees Fahrenheit, using liquid nitrogen and stored indefinitely in giant steel tanks. But here's the real question. Does freezing stop death, or just preserve a corpse? Can the frozen dead be revived? Right now, cryonics faces a chilling reality. We have no way to revive a frozen human. There are three major challenges scientists must overcome to bring the dead back to life. Ice crystal damage. When water inside our cells freezes, it expands, ripping apart delicate tissues. Scientists use cryoprotectants to reduce this damage, but it's not perfect. A frozen brain might be too damaged to function again. Cellular death. Even if the body is preserved, brain cells begin dying within minutes of oxygen loss. Could future nanotechnology repair this damage, or is death truly irreversible? The resurrection problem. Even if science heals a frozen body, how do we restart the spark of consciousness? Will the person wake up the same, or will they just be an empty shell? Many experts argue that frozen bodies today are simply well-preserved corpses, not patients waiting for a cure. But not everyone agrees. The future of resurrection. Hope or hoax? Despite the challenges, some scientists believe the future of cryonics is bright. Advances in regenerative medicine, stem cell therapy, and artificial intelligence might one day repair frozen bodies at the molecular level. But here's where things get even crazier. Imagine tiny nanobots, microscopic robots, flowing through a frozen brain, repairing each cell one by one. Some futurists, like Ray Kurzweil, believe this technology could be real within the next century. And what if we don't just revive bodies, but upload human minds into computers? Could cryonics be a gateway to digital immortality, the ethical and philosophical nightmare? Even if we bring the frozen dead back to life, should we? What if we revive someone after 200 years, only for them to wake up in a world they don't recognize, where everyone they knew is gone? What if the revived person isn't the same? Some believe a resurrected human might wake up brain-damaged, soulless, or worse, trapped in an eternal coma. Cryonics isn't just a question of science. It's a question of identity, consciousness, and what it truly means to be alive. The verdict. Will we ever beat death? So, will we ever bring the frozen dead back to life? Right now, we're still far from an answer. But as science races forward, one thing is certain. What we call death today may not be permanent tomorrow. What if the first person to be revived is already frozen, waiting, somewhere, right now? What do you think? Will cryonics bring back the dead, or is it just a frozen fantasy? Let us know in the comments below.